Hello, hello. Welcome back to the weekly Monday Motivation Podcast, No More Excuses. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening and sharing this podcast with others. I am your host, Sandy Ballard, the Badass Business Coach. Yes, I help you realize your badassness so you can do more, be more, and achieve more. And at the end of this podcast, I'm going to talk about a little 6-week challenge to help you do just that. So stay tuned. Listen all the way through, right? And, I don't want you to panic, but just letting you know, there are only 4 weeks left in the year. And, on the other hand, there is still 4 weeks left in the year. So it depends on how you look at it, right? I will always say, hey, don't let up now. But if you planned accordingly, you may be able to take your foot off the gas a little bit and enjoy the holidays a bit more than others because you planned accordingly, right? You can only do that if you have your shit together. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Growing Forward. It's my Facebook page and LinkedIn. And I want to give a shout out to Nadine in South Africa. Hello, gin-loving Nadine. Love your Instagram, following you now. And my apologies, Nadine, for the delayed shout out, but thank you. Thanks for doing that. And hey, don't forget, if you're a listener, do what Nadine did and give me a shout out and say, hey, where you're from. All right? So last Monday's podcast was about making sure that you're doing a weekly review and you're getting set up for the next week. Do that every Friday. I guess you could do it Saturday if you wanted to. But I don't know, because I don't know about you, but my Friday was nuts. And between taking one of our cats to the vet and finally getting to the grocery store, I barely had time to work. So yeah, I had to do a little work on Saturday, but that's okay, because I love it. But I did take the time to do my review and get everything set up for this week. I've been working on my new app. Yes, my new app. I'm excited. It's mainly for my women's group, the TABOO Tribe. So ladies, watch out for that. But I've got my new website set up, new scheduling system all set up. And that's going well, despite it being down for a day. It's all good. So check it out, badassbusiness.coach. All right. And, last week it was a full week, including some client calls and networking. And now making sure I'm set up this week, because this week is my big week. It's like every other week I have stacked up client meetings, and every other week it's a little more open and networking and working on my business, right? And so making sure I'm all prepared for that. And this week, it ends with a holiday party on Saturday, so that it would be fun. So because I took the time to review and reset, I'm ready and I'm able to focus and be 100% present for any of my meetings, any of my clients this week. What about you? What's on your plate? Are you prepared? Who can help you? What can help you? And don't forget, yes, we're also supposed to continue to be thankful and showing our gratitude, to others so we can help build that habit. What have you been doing with that? How have you been doing with that? What are you continuing to be thankful for, and how are you showing it? Habits don't start overnight. Well, I've had a few clients over the years who jumped in with both feet and, they drowned because they didn't listen. And on Friday, I even had a talk with a client about doing a little bit less. I don't like to play small, but part of my job is to listen and watch for patterns and help my clients, help you make sure you don't overdo it too quickly. Let's get in the rhythm first, take the baby steps to create the habit, and then we start leveling up, right? Now, that's what we've been doing all year this year. So what will you do this month, each week, perhaps each day, to finish the year strong? With the distractions and blessings of the holiday season, it can be harder. Like I mentioned in my opening statement, if you planned accordingly, you might be able to relax a little bit. But if you didn't, how will you continue to push, drive, and achieve those goals? I got my new website launched, new scheduling system set up, and I'm doing a daily challenge to get this app launched. It's hard to keep up on it, but, it's only about an hour each day, depending on what we're tasked with in the challenge. It's been fun, and it's actually helping me create a different habit of staying in touch with people. and creating new content. So what are you excited about? What are you thankful for? Let's have another great week of reviewing and continuing to build upon the habits of showing gratitude and the success we've already achieved. And like I mentioned earlier, watch for my details on Start the Year Strong special, ladies. You'll get a year in review session, my goal worksheet, 6 weeks of laser coaching calls, community support, and accountability to help you kickstart the year. Either email me at sandy@sandyballard.com, Sandy with an I, remember that, or direct message me to reserve your spot. I'm only opening 10 spots to be part of this exclusive program and app launch. And if you get it now with the app, yes, you'll have lifetime access to the content, free worksheets, webinars, discounted coaching, and it all starts January 3rd. But the deadline to register is December 20th, and all that 6 weeks is only $397. So jump on it. Who's my 10? Who's my 10? All right. Let's have another great week. Let's continue to build positive, successful habits and achieve those amazing, badass goals. If you need help with anything else, please feel free to reach out to me. I love hearing from you. And let's all continue to level up and help each other grow personally and professionally. Have a great week. Cheers.